element that he's in, all of his friends. How are you a PIRU and all of the people that you associate are Crips? He sets up all of these plays. He's a master at it. I'm saying he good. Even him and Jimmy the Cricket. When him and Jimmy the Cricket, he knew how vicious Charlie was. Man, I'm throwing up the white flag. I don't want no smoke.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.
Wack pretty much. Wack 100.
Wack 100.
He's pretty much. He's on the internet. He has all the stuff that he's got going. A lot of times, a lot of stuff he's doing is like the clubhouse or on
every element that he's in, all of his friends. How are you a PIRU and all of the people that you associate are Crips? Wow. Loose Cannon, what's the other boy name?
600.
No, 600, a federal agent. The other one, B.
Brick Baby?
Brick Baby. Everybody he deal with, he don't deal with no bloods and nothing on his channel. How is this guy always kicking it where he was tight with Big U after Nipsey got killed? But he thought he was going to get the grid contract, and when Big U got it, he started indicting Big U. He's the one set up the element. He sets up all of these plays. He's a master at it. I'm saying he good. Even him and Jimmy the Cricket. When him and Jimmy the Cricket, he knew how vicious Charlie was. Man, I'm throwing up the white flag. I don't want no smoke. But he knew that. So, and let's go back. When we're talking about the element of the crime and when you became, didn't we discuss a while back that he got arrested in Texas for a gun beef?
Charleston White.
No, Rat 100. Rat 100 and his brother got arrested in Houston on possession of a firearm.
Really?
Yes. Got arrested for possession of a firearm, and they bailed out. Right about this time, the case came up with Main Street Mafia, with the Main Streets, Dale Dog, and Stutterbox. And amazingly, his case in Houston, Texas, was dismissed in the interest of justice. He started working for the feds that day.
Wow. So you saying...
So since we researched it, let's go back to Rat 100 getting arrested in 2003, 2004 in Houston, Texas for gun possession, and the case was kicked out in the interest of justice. When do they do that in Texas?
Wow, I ain't know it.
Okay.
Now, listen, I'm gonna be real with you. When I see these things on the internet, I don't be knowing, like, it's so much stuff to be coming through. Everybody every day got something to say about something. You and I both know that.
Yes, sir.
And a lot of times certain people get the information first and they start talking about it. A lot of times that's how it trickles out. You know what I mean? A lot of the politics that's going on in Texas and things that's happening in Texas, but with Jay Prince or whoever, it ends up being a thing where Wack will speak on it or somebody will speak on it, and not even from Texas. It's always
not even from but how do you have firsthand information? I've been gang banging, been involved since 1959, and this rat comes up with some information. Y'all got a call this morning at 7 o'clock. Who calling you? The government? You know before Texas know. You know before Chicago know.
Will you say it'll never be a chance for you and this guy to ever sit down and solve y'all differences?
We ain't got no difference.
You just going by what the last thing he said to you?
We're not the same type of people.
Explain.
The lions don't hang out with the tigers. The lambs don't hang out with the goats. We on two different food chains. In the jungle, there ain't but two things in the jungle: predator and prey. And two predators don't hang out together. We all looking for the prey.
Wow.
So if he think he the prey, he better eat me before I eat him. Somebody getting ate.
Wow. Wow, man. Like I said, man, different world, man. And like I said, when you went on Adam 22, I remember that interview. I remember just thinking about the history of the way y'all was speaking on the history. Because y'all only went on there once, right?
And so I only went on there. Melvin probably went on there a couple.
I don't know if Melvin. I just seen you and him on there together that time.
I went that one time, and after the cross came up, he came in like he wasn't. That's the deceiving of the devil. He came in before the interview. He was talking to Melvin about Rat 100. Who is he? He's claiming. And Melvin told him, hey, you got to ask Marv about that. That's Compton business, right? But he ain't. I said he ain't from Compton. Wow. He's 70 miles away from Compton, California.
I remember he saying the homies ain't gonna ride with that saying.
And homies ain't. They must be riding with it, huh? I'm still down Rosecrans. He ain't.
Wow, man. I guess I'm gonna definitely get back. But I want to ask you about, like, when you look at just the way the energy is, man, with the way that Big U and he's right now locked up on that RICO. Guys, they thought Loose Cannon would get out. They thought Brick Baby would get out. But they never was able to get out, and they seemed at first like they was calling, and they had a little action on basically the fact of, okay, we had a fight in here. They was almost podcasting from inside the federal holdings, and they was basically talking back and forth with Loose Cannon's his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And
under the instruction of Rat 100.
And Poetic Flacco.
Yeah.
They was also dealing with Poetic Flacco on the air on No Jumper. They was all in a room, I remember.
Yeah. Poetic Flacco, that's a little SpongeBob looking guy. Okay.
Shout out to my boy Poetic Flacco.
Yeah, with you, Poetic Flacco.
But at any rate, have you ever seen the likeness of somebody being locked up and being able to do them strategies from the federal holdings?
But it was no strategy. They set themselves, they got played. They got played by Adam 12 and Rat 100.
So you say they're the reason?
They're the reason. Them two idiots wouldn't have been doing that if they hadn't got permission from their white daddy. They thought that was gonna go over. And then, y'all be all right. But you talk too much. They didn't summons the feds and summoned all the Adam 12 shows that got them two on it. And it's this boy Brick Baby, he got on. I done had more murders than you done had some idiotic stuff, but you got to find them dead bodies. But just by you saying that, that's conspiracy in the element.
Wow.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.